Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where I've been taking your requests for words you'd like help to pronounce in American English. Today's requests were for the words specific and specifically, and these are great words because we use them quite a bit and they have some patterns which would be useful not only for these words but for some other words in English. So let's go through, break down the sounds and syllable stress in these words and help you to say them fluently and easily in your everyday speech. First of all, the word specific is a little bit tricky because of the way it's spelled and the letters in this word. In the word specific, the second syllable is stressed. So the sif syllable has the stress. That's here in these letters CIF. And specifically, the letter C in the first letter C in specific says the S sound. So that's the first thing to note. There's two S's, the first letter S and then this letter C both say S. I want my sif syllable to be long and have my clear vowel. It has the lax I vowel. So watch out that when you see letter I, sometimes you might think of the E sound, and really it's the I sound, like in did, different, Pacific, etc. So being able to make that lax I sound. If you need help for any of the sounds, vowel sounds or consonant sounds of English, you can look at my individual videos for those sounds, as well as our Sounds of English course on SpeechModification.com. It's going to walk you through accent error patterns you might have, how to correctly pronounce those sounds, how they're spelled, and what words they're in. So starting with my sif, usually I suggest on a second syllable word, it's helpful to start with that stressed syllable and build from there. So I would start with sif and then sific. Both my letter I's say the same I sound, so that you can match those two. And even though this one is short and this one is long, they both sound like I, sific. Then the first syllable of this word, the sp syllable, you may have a tendency to want to do something more like an or a vowel for this letter E, or even an E sound. And it's actually a vowel schwa. It sounds like So being very short on that first syllable will help you, and thinking about maybe visualizing it as a U, specific, is going to help you get that stress pattern. Again, if I start at the beginning of the word, I'm going to naturally go to my old pronunciation. So if you start with sific and then add your sific, specific, you'll probably get both the rhythm and the vowel sounds more easily and naturally. Once I can say specific, all I need to make the word specifically is to add a little extra syllable ly at the end that this ly says. What I often hear, and the pattern that is useful with this word, is to realize that often the suffix ally, those letters, don't actually say ali, but rather just li. So thinking about it, rather than specifically, it's specifically. So spelling makes it look like it has another syllable there. I just want to say my specific word and add li. So again, you can build from the stress syllable, sific, sifically, specifically. Not necessarily simple, just because you're going back and forth with those S sounds and those P and F sounds. If any of the other particular sounds give you trouble, then build around from those sounds and work on those sounds in other words as well. You can use our videos and our Sounds of American English course on SpeechModification.com to help you with those. Once you can say specific and specifically by themselves, don't forget to practice them in some short phrases and sentences, because what you'll find is oftentimes when we work on a word, practice it, we can say it by itself, but it still comes out the old way or incorrectly when we're trying to use it in conversation and in everyday speech. So, for example, you might say a specific item, a specific problem. I can't get specific right now. He said specifically to do that. It was specifically this one individual item. Okay, Thank you for that suggestion. If you have a request you'd like to see as part of our Word of the Day series, please feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, as well as on Friday. We have our live question and answer classes. You attend those on YouTube and ask your questions by typing in the chat, and I can answer them for you live. We often talk about pronunciation of words, patterns, American accent, intonation, anything to help you improve your overall communication in American English. Thank you so much to those of you who've subscribed to the channel, and especially to those of you who've become channel members. I really appreciate your support, and I look forward to being able to offer you even more perks in the future, including our Sundays member-only class. Thanks everyone, and look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye everyone. See you tomorrow.